How do you feel about the recent YouTube videos profiting off of people's r/AskReddit threads and personal experiences? It's no big deal. A local radio station here pulls AskReddit questions and answers off the website and talks about them as if they were called in. And don't give any credit to Reddit. That's probably more of an issue. One of these guys actually asked my permission to read my story in his show, so I'm absolutely fine with it. I hope most of these YouTubers do this. Edit. After many people asking me, it was a guy named Hellfreezer. Edit 2. Ironically enough, someone just asked my permission to use this comment. Edit 3. Holy shit, this actually featured in a PewDiePie video. Reddit is so cool. This may be a somewhat unpopular opinion, but YouTubers are always going to run out of content to create, so of course they are going to look for other sources. Reddit is a somewhat anonymous social app and people are putting out their stories and experiences that they might not want to share if you could put a name to a face. I'm sure most people wouldn't share all these embarrassing memories if they knew that people that know them in real life might read it. Yes, it does suck that people are taking their stories and profiting, but why did you post in the first place? For karma? For attention? To feel special? To get anonymous approval from online strangers? This probably sounds hypocritical of me posting my opinion, but it is my honest opinion. Do whatever you like with it. I'm surprised no one has published a book ripped from Shower Thoughts as a collection of witty wisdom. I want my cut if you publish this. Edit. Damn. That's a lot of upvotes. On this occasion I would like to share a shower thought that I tried to post recently and was instantly removed for being an original, which leads me to think there's a conspiracy at hand. Since corn is so ubiquitous and harmless, it is likely that right now some intelligence agencies are using corn to exchange codes and info with their field operatives. They could hide code in the video data, or even run a legit corn film company that would produce movies for that purpose. If not, you're welcome for the tip. Honestly, it's pretty clever. Using the amount of engagement a post gets on Reddit as a basis for videos proves there's already interest, makes chances of success higher. I started browsing Reddit cause of those vids. Not sub though. Just watch them cause they're on recommended. Not gonna lie, I watch them sometimes because I prefer the format of them over actually scrolling through the threads on Reddit. But when I actually stop and think about it, the fact that they are making ad revenue off of other people's stories, sometimes very touchy and personal ones, is pretty ducked up. Videos like that take such little effort to make, too. And there's other people who work their asses off trying to make decent content. I always feel guilty when I think about that, and I've started trying to avoid those videos as much as I can. As an animator that puts over 100 hours of elbow in a cartoon, I hate them. I watch the occasional one. Yes, I think it is cheap of them, but I'm lazy and don't always want to keep scrolling until I find something I'm interested in. When they compile it all and read it to me, I mostly watch things on petty revenge though. How do I get in on this moneymaker? Asking for a friend. I used to watch them before I had my own Reddit account, but going to the actual subreddit is much more fun because you can read at your own speed and you can leave your own answers. Not going to lie though, I felt pretty cool when an r/AskReddit comment of mine came one of those channels. Not because I liked the channel, but because so many people have read it now. If you put something on the internet in a forum like Reddit or whatever, you need to be okay with it potentially being shared or referred to at some point. I feel like that's why there's a degree of anonymity, and also why that anonymity makes us more comfortable sharing personal stuff. I feel like that's why content creators on it see it as fair game. I personally wouldn't care if something personal of mine was shared that way, because the anonymity makes it not so personal. I don't particularly care. You put it online. Don't expect people to not use it. I just deleted my Reddit account the other day and glad that I did. It was several years old with a long post history. Some of the posts had personal stories or other details of my life. The only reason I posted things like that is because Reddit is an anonymous account not linked to me in any way, and I felt safe posting personal things. The only way anyone would be able to see those posts and read those stories was to search the post history of my Reddit username, and they would have to go through hundreds of posts. page by page, to find those personal ones. But now that I know that my posts could have been made into easily searchable YouTube videos with a narrator reading my story for the masses to see, I will not be sharing personal stories on Reddit. And it also angers me that they are profiting of my story. With the new account I created, I have been deleting all my old posts after a couple days and will continue to do that, leaving a minimal post history. I will never post personal info on Reddit again. Honestly, they're all the same channels. Unless it's actual people with character and fun behind their personality, I say they're cool. But if they're the same old robotic text ones, they're a bit dull and repetitive. I wouldn't mind it if A, they weren't monetizing, especially when it comes to the ones that feel very personal, and B, if they didn't just use a text-to-speech robot. Like, if you're actually gonna profit off it, put the tucking effort in. I hate that. It's subtly ridiculous. And not just that, just people profiting off of other people's things in general. I bet if this thread gets big enough, someone will make a video on it. Completely fine with it. It's not like they are taking money out of Reddit users' pockets. Without these videos, the content would just sit here on Reddit. To me, it's not valid to complain about your story getting views on YouTube, since the whole reason you posted it on Reddit was to have people see it. I'm alright with the ones that have an actual human reading the posts and providing their own input. At least they're contributing something. I think the ones with a robotic voice are just a cheap cash grab. There's no effort put into that. They aren't adding anything new. They're just taking our content and having a robotic voice read it. Honestly, I feel like it's stolen content. Just like you stole this post. Don't really care too much. I didn't intend to make any money out of sharing my nonsense to Reddit. And from the moment I hit send, say it with me now, it's free real estate. Who gives a shit? Is your Reddit comment really that important to you? I just asked this question last night and got 2 upvotes and 5 comments. Feels Bedman. It's completely ripping off Reddit, and I see the negative sides, but there's something soothing about that robotic British voice. The entire YouTube monetization thing is insane. That being said, I'm not going to take time to generate content in this way. So if someone wants to scour the internet and repost things for his profit, then why shouldn't they be able to? BuzzFeed does it. All these clickbait things do it. And I'd argue that a majority of sites have a decent amount of borrowed content that generates a revenue. If I make a video and someone steals it, that's different. Annoying. Because you watch one for BG noise, and suddenly your recommendations are flooded with a dozen clones of the same thing. Sorrow TV at least does voices, and has comedic timing. Every single one of those AskReddit channels uses the same posh British robot voice. It's so lazy. I'm now reading every comment in that automated voice. I'll wait and give my answer in this video's comment section. I don't know why people watch those instead of just reading the original thread. Since watching a video takes more time, they skip some good comments and don't add anything new. Still, pretty smart way to make money with little effort. They're geniuses. Minimum effort, maximum profits. Lazy as duck and a pretty pity thing to do, but I kind of wish I thought of it. I would be fine with them if they did the talking instead of using the same TTS. I haven't heard of them, but in general YouTube has a ton of popular yet ship/stolen/misleading content. I think users need to be smarter and more discerning, not just on YouTube, about what they click and consume. The algorithms are designed to reward engagement, so deny engagement to channels and videos unworthy. It's a bit uncool in light of me putting thousands of hours in my channel and not earning a dime, when those videos perhaps take 10 minutes to make and getting them a shit ton of money. Copyright is a strange thing. Example. It's literally just a text-to-speech voice reading off posts word for word. The most lazy, leechy form of content there is. This is a funny thing to me because of how much of Reddit itself is built on other people's content. How many people have a problem with news articles getting copied or abridged in the comments here, just so someone doesn't have to click and give revenue to the actual news site? We have subreddits like black/white people Twitter swiping content from other social networks. The ability to upload videos here has been used to upload Facebook/YouTube videos rather than link the original, and few people care. I've been downvoted for pointing that out even. But wow, it sucks when it happens to you, I guess. It's pretty lame. It's been going on for a while with other platforms. BuzzFeed comes to mind. Reddit has a lot of really good concentrated content. I think this falls under Murphy's Law. Because someone can steal Reddit's content, someone will steal Reddit's content. I don't support it. I accidentally clicked on one of these videos and now my recommendations are plagued with them. When you realize this will also be on YouTube, insert surprised Pikachu face. There is a video made on this specific thread. Check at the bottom for the link. This YouTuber would really like some support. I hope that you can take the time to watch it. People are running out of original content ideas, so they come to Reddit. Gotta make money somehow, I guess. I feel it's a 20/80 split. The amount of profit and notoriety they get off Reddit posts with such little effort on their part isn't worth the publicity the poster/commenter/site gets.